I wish all my viewers and subscribers a very happy Diwali. Let this festival of lights bring happiness, prosperity, and success for you and all your family members. Happy Diwali. ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः अथ दशमोऽध्यायः. In the last few shlokas of this chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Krishna said about his very subtle manifestations like the buddhi, sukha, dukkha, kshama, dhamma, shama, like that. These are the very subtle attributes, very subtle nature which is existing in all the human beings, and these are the powers of Bhagavan, the Vibhuties of Bhagavan. And he also said in the beginning of the creation, first there's four Chatvara, that is the four Sanat Kumaras, the four young rishis were born from the mind of Bhagavan. Then came the Saptarishis, and then came the Manu. And the Manu and the Saptarishis were responsible for creating the rest of all the living beings. And the Saptarishis taught the living beings the Brahma Vidya. And these were at the beginning of the creation, and Bhagavan said, no one knows, not even the rishis or the god know about my origin, because they all were born after me. The same concept he is explaining in the next few shlokas also. So let us see from the shloka 8, chapter 10 of Bhagavad Gita. Aham sarvasya prabhavah matta sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvita. Bhagavan Krishna is telling, I am the Prabhavaha, Sarvasya Prabhavaha. I am the source of all beings. And Matta Sarvam Pravartate. Because of me, that everything has evolved from me. So he is telling that I am the creator as well as the creation. I am the source of all beings, and all the beings evolved from me. And so he is telling that I am the Karana for this Jagat. Everything came from me. Only everything came after me because he is the source of everything. Sarvasya Prabhavaha, everything. I am the source of everything. Iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvita. If a person meditate and worship me with understanding this, that is, I am the source of all beings, and everything evolved out of me. If a person understands this and meditate on Bhagavan, then he is very wise. He is the source of everything, means that Mula Prakriti, that is Maya, which is in the Avyakta form, unmanifested form, is the Mula Prakriti. With the help of Brahman, with the support of Brahman, with the power of Brahman, this Mula Prakriti took different manifestations, and in all the manifestations also are supported by Bhagavan. He is the support, and so he is the source of everything. Everything evolved from him. So that concept is explained here. Again, Bhagavan Krishna says in the next shloka, shloka 9, Machchitta madgata pranaha bodhayanta parasparam kathayantascha mam nityam tushyanti charamanti cha. Machchitta madgata pranaha. Machchitta means always thinking about me. Always thinking about me. Madgata pranaha. There is Bhakta's whole life energy is directed towards Bhagavan. And all the sense organs that work only because of the prana. According to the prana, the sense organs are work according to that prana, or they are active because of prana. So Madgata prana means even if the sense organs or the senses are directed towards Bhagavan, if the thought is of Bhagavan, then all the senses, organs and the senses, all our five senses will be directed towards Bhagavan. Bodhayanta Parantava. That person, he's completely directed to all his mind, senses, and everything is enlightened by Bhagavan. Kathayantaschamam nityam. He always speak about me. Definitely, what we think, we speak. So if all our thoughts are about Bhagavan, we speak only about Bhagavan. Even if we meet anyone, we talk about his leelas or talk about his powers, etc. Tushyanti cha ramanti cha. That person, if he is satisfied with this union, then he is satisfied with this union. That is, he always thinks about Bhagavan, all his senses are directed towards Bhagavan, or his life energy itself is directed towards Bhagavan, and he always speaks about Bhagavan Nitya, always. And if he is satisfied with this union, then what is the phala? What is the result of it? Bhagavan Krishna tells this in his next shloka, that is shloka 10. Tesham satatayuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhiyogantam yena mamupayanti te. That person, because of them, desham, they satatam yuktanam, always they are joined with me. They are in union with me, with their mind, with their thoughts, with their buddhi. They are always in union with me. Satatam yuktanam bhajadam priti purvakam, and they worship me with love and complete devotion. Only then we can always attach our thoughts to whatever it may be in this world. If we have some respect, love, and devotion towards any job or anything, when we are completely devote in our entire life towards it, then we must love it. Even if we do some profession, in not for the sake of the money or the salary or the respect we get or for the power. If we really love that profession, then all our thoughts will be completely about that job or about the work we are about to do. So just like that, when a person cannot always think about Bhagavan if he doesn't love Bhagavan, or if he doesn't have any pure devotion towards Bhagavan. If he is just doing it for to satisfy some desires, then for some time he will be united with Bhagavan by his thoughts, but not always. So Bhagavan here says he is a person, a devotee, when he is completely united with me. That too, he worshipped me with pure love and devotion. Then what is the phala of doing like this? What is the result of this? What does Bhagavan give for this? Dadhami buddhi yohantam. What Bhagavan gives to them is the buddhi yoga. Buddhi yoga is the power of discrimination. When we lack that power, we are completely confused and deluded in life and we take wrong decisions. So, Buddhi Yoga is very important. The power of discrimination, Bhagavan gives that for that bhaktas whose mind are always in union with Bhagavan. And Mam Upayantite, that is, they come to me. Upayanti means coming. So they, in the end, they come to me. They always think about me and they come to me. So that is the reward Bhagavan Krishna is giving to his bhaktas who always thinks about him. So Bhagavan Krishna is telling, one who has steadfast devotion towards me, who worship me with the love and devotion and with pure mind. I give them the power of discrimination, and in the end, they will reach me, they will come to me. The next shloka, that is shloka 11 in this chapter, Bhagavan Krishna says, Tesham yevanugham partham ahamajnanajam tamaha nashayam yatma bhavastha jnanatipena bhasvatha. So how do they reach Bhagavan? How do they reach those bhaktas who are completely devoted to Bhagavan by their thoughts and deeds? And how do they reach Bhagavan? Tesham, those people, those bhaktas, Yeva Anughampartha, one and only out of compassion, because their mind is always joined with Bhavan, in union with Bhavan. Yeva, only merely out of compassion, Anughampartha, Ajnanam Tamaha, that is Ajnanam, that is the ignorance, that is the darkness of ignorance. Aham Nashayati, Bhagavan removes or Bhagavan destroys the darkness of ignorance in a person. Bhagavan destroys the ignorance in that person. So when a person is completely in union with Bhagavan by his thoughts and by worshipping him with the pure love, what Bhagavan rewards them is he removes his ignorance, that is the darkness in him. Tama ajnanatam, that is the tamas, that is the darkness born out of ignorance. How does he destroy it or remove it? Atma bhavastha jnana deepena baswata. That is by the lamp of knowledge. He lights that lamp of knowledge in him. How? By dwelling in his self. So by dwelling in his self, Bhagavan ignites the lamp of knowledge in that person, in that bhakta, and removes his ignorance or the darkness born out of ignorance. So he dwells as ourself and gives knowledge, removes ignorance. That is the reward a person gets by always thinking about Bhagavan, by his mind always united with Bhagavan. This is what Bhagavan Krishna said in his Karma Yoga also. Do your duty, but just give all the responsibility to me and do your duty perfectly. I am responsible for all your success and failure. You do not worry about it. Just give my mind to me. Just think about me. Even if you do some job, just do it for the sake of Bhagavan. That's all. That's the karma yoga, and that's what is repeated in more detail, very clearly in this shloka. So a bhakta who always thinks about Bhagavan, his darkness or ignorance is removed by knowledge, by Bhagavan dwelling as their self. Now the next shloka. In the next shloka, that is the words of Sri Arjuna. Sri Arjuna heard about all this. So far, he is hearing so patiently, not only patiently with wonder. Now, from this shloka, he is telling what he has understood about Bhagavan. So far, he thought that Bhagavan is his friend, or maybe a well-wisher, a relative for his family or for him. And in that way only he thought about Bhagavan Krishna as his dear friend and advisor. But now he understood that what his friend is not only a mere friend, he is Bhagavan himself. So now his attitude, thoughts are completely changed. And now from this shloka, he explains or tells Bhagavan what he has understood about him. And he also says that he has complete faith in his words and furthermore asks for his advice. So let us see what Sri Arjuna has to say. Sri Arjuna Uvacha Param Brahma Param Dhama Pavitram Paramam Bhavan Purusham Shashvatam Divyam Adidevam Vibhum. Now Sri Arjuna is telling, Krishna, you are Param Brahma. That's what I understood now. You are that supreme Brahma. Parandhama, you are that supreme abode in which all the beings take refuge in the end. Or all your bhaktas take refuge. You are that Parandhama, Pavitram, you are that great purifier. If we think about Bhagavan for some time, then our mind gets very, very clear and we will be relieved of all our stress in our life. So he is one of the greatest purifiers in this material world. Pavitram, you are that great purifier. You are so divine. Paramam Bhavan, you are that. You are great. You are supreme. Purusham Shashvatam Divyam, you are that Purusha who is eternal and divine. Only all that I understood only now, Krishna, by hearing your words. Adidevam, you are that primeval God, first God. Only all the gods came from you only. You are the source of everything. You are the source of all the gods. Adidevam, primeval God. Ajam, you are unborn. You are always there. You are eternal. No one can destroy you. You are eternal. Vibhum, that is, you are so powerful. You are omnipresent. He expresses his feeling of understanding about Bhava. In the next shloka also, he continues to explain Bhava. Ahustvā mrishaya sarve devarshi naradastatha asito devalo vyasah swayam chaiva bravishime. Ahustvam Rishaya Sarve means so far many rishis they have declared about you. They have said about you, many rishis, including the Devarshi Narada. They also said about your glories. Many times they have explained it. Asita Rishi, then the Devala, all those Vyasa, they all said about you. But now, Swayam, you are telling yourself to me. You are telling about yourself to me, Krishna. So far, many people have said, I have heard it also, and now you are telling about yourself to me. Next shloka also. सर्वमेतद्धृतं मन्ये यन्मां वदसि केशव न हि ते भगवन् व्यक्तिं विदुर्देवान दानवाः. I believe, Krishna, that what you said about yourself or about your vibhutis so far, not all some vibhutis Bhagavan has said, some subtle manifestation, and about yourself, about your pure nature, about your omnipresent nature you have said so far. I believe it and I take it as the truth. The asuras, not the demons, that is the demons, asuras or the suras, the gods, they do not know about your origin or your manifestation. No one knows about your manifestation or your power. If anyone realizes the power of Bhagavan, will they come and fight with him? If Shishubala would have known about his true power, will he fight with Bhagavan? Be that Duryodhana or even Shakuni, will they fight with Bhagavan? No, they do not know about his power, his manifestation, or his real nature because ignorance has covered their mind. And so Arjuna is telling no one knows about your real nature or your manifestation or your vibhuti. स्वयमेवात्मनात्मानं वेत्थ त्वं पुरुषोत्तम भूतभावन भूतेश देवदेव जगत्पते. Krishna, you know yourself by yourself. You know your nature, your true nature by yourself only. No one taught you because you're the source of everything. All the rishis were born after him. So you knew about yourself by your own. Bhuta Bhavana, you are the source of all beings. Bhudesha, you are the Ishvara of the Bhutas, you are the Ishvara of the living beings. Deva Deva, you are the God of the gods, that is the Lord of the gods. Jagatpate, you are the ruler of this Jagat. Because you protect this Jagat was born from you, so you are the ruler of this Jagat. This Sri Arjuna saying Krishna. So far, he thought that Bhagavan is a friend, a relative, and maybe a very good teacher, but now he understands his real nature. In the next shloka, also, he continues with these wonder words about Bhagavan Krishna. वक्तुमर्हस्य शेषेण दिव्याह्यात्मविभूतयः याभिर्विभूतिभिर्लोकान् इमास्त्वं व्याप्य तिष्ठसि. Bhagavan Krishna, he is just listening to the words of Arjuna. To that Bhagavan, Sri Arjuna is telling, Vaktum arhasi, now tell me, asheshena, without any reserve or without any reminder, that is completely tell me, Krishna, divya hyatma vibhudayah, divya, that is you are divine, indeed, he means that is he, that is indeed divine, atma vibhudayah, you are glories, you are power. Now tell me, Krishna, everything about your glories, your divine glories. Yabhi, by which Vibhuti, by that Vibhuti, all these Iman Lokan, all these worlds, Vyapya, that is, they all are pervaded by your power, and Tishtasi, they are existing because you are that power. They are existing because they are your power. You pervade every being and you pervade all in this Jagat. So tell me about that Vibhutis, your divine manifestations that is pervading all this world. All this lokan, all this world, they are pervading your divine glories. So tell me about that completely without any reserve. So now we understand the backdrop of this Vibhuti Yoga. Bhagavan Krishna explains more and more to Sri Arjuna. And at one stage, Sri Arjuna asks, now tell me more about your vibhuti. So far you have explained, but that is not enough for me. So tell me, explain more about it. So tell me more about your vibhutis. कथं विद्यामहै योगिन् त्वां सदा परिचिन्तयन् केषु केषु च भावेषु चिन्त्योऽसि भगवन्मया. Now Sri Arjuna is telling how to think about you, Krishna. You are manifested everywhere, you are pervading everywhere. All this in this creation or your manifestation. Everything is yourself, your source. You are the source of everything. Then how to think about you? How to meditate on you? On what form will I meditate on you? How to think about you? So far I thought you are my friend, and so it was so easy for me. Whenever I thought of you, your form came to my mind. But now you have said so much. You are pervading everywhere. Everything in this creation is your manifestation. So how to think about you? How to meditate on you? I am just perplexed. So Bhagavan Krishna just listens to all these words of Sri Arjuna. That's not enough for Arjuna. Again, also in the next shloka, that is in the shloka 18, he continues to say, Vistarenatmano yogam vibhutin cha janardhana Bhuya kathaya triptirhi shrunvato nasti me mrutam. Not enough, Krishna. I am not satisfied with the amrita, that is, with the divine words from your mouth. Vistarenatmana yoga. You tell about me in detail, not just a gist of everything. Just tell me in detail about your powers. Yogam is the power and manifestation is the vibhuti. Yogam is power and vibhuti means manifestation. So, Vittarein Atmana Yogam, that is, tell me in detail about your yoga, your power, vibhuti, manifestations, Janardhana, that is another name of Bhagavan Krishna. Bhuya Kataya, again, tell me, I like to hear. Triptir, not tripti, no, not, I am not satisfied of hearing your nectar-like speech, your nectar-like words. I am not satisfied of hearing it. So tell me more and more about your power and vibhuti. So tell me, Krishna, Sri Arjuna asked to Bhagavan Krishna. And now Bhagavan Krishna begins to say in detail, because he asked Vistarena in detail about his vibhutis. So from the next shloka, they are the words of Bhagavan Krishna explaining himself to Sri Arjuna about his own power, his vibhutis, and how he is pervaded everywhere and what all are his manifestations. That is from shloka 19 of chapter 10, which I will continue in my next video. यत्र योगेश्वरः कृष्णः यत्र पार्थो धनुर्धरः तत्र श्रीर्विजयोर्भूति ध्रुवा नीतिर्मतिर्मम ॐ श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु।